Once upon a time, on February 9th, 1964, a semi-professional harmony group from eastern Pennsylvania was on their way to their first big gig at the Airport Hilton cocktail bar, the Fusil Lounge. While driving in their cherry red 1954 Mercury convertible, they were rehearsing their finale, Love is a Many-Splendored Thing. They were just getting to their favorite E-flat diminished 7th chord when they were slammed broadside by a school bus filled with eager Catholic teens from Our Lady of Harrisburg. The teens were on their way to witness the Beatles make their U.S. television debut on the Ed Sullivan Show and miraculously escaped uninjured. The harmony group, however, was killed instantly. What happens when a harmony group is snuffed out in mid-coda? Where do the unresolved chords of those unresolved lives end up? Parapsychologists believe that their spirits are doomed to wander the astral plane, never resting until that exact moment when the harsh sounds of human discord reach deafening proportions and channel them through the dimensions. Only then may they return to Earth to complete their mission of harmony and be at peace for all eternity. Ladies and gentlemen, that moment draws near.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, Plaids.
Holy cannoli, it's time to start. Take your flies.
And now, for the first time on this or any other planet, forever Plaid!
Each one seeking happiness. fountain bless. 3 coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine.
Just one wish will be granted.
One heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine, make it mine. Good evening. We're Forever Plaid. We're dead. We never got to do the show when we were, alive. And now that we're not, we're hoping to do the show that we would have done when we were, which we're not, and now we can. You see, it has to do with all this astrotechnical stuff, like the positions of the stars being in conjunction with the positions of the planets, and the sounds of our voices combined with the expanding holes in the ozone layer make it possible for us to come back to do the show that we would have done when we were, which we're not. Anyway, now we can. Anyway, we're here, you're there, and I'm Sparky. I'm Smudge. Jinx, he was my stepbrother. Frankie. His real name's Francis. Oh, and on the bass, that's my Uncle Chester. He's not really my uncle. Mom has just had him around the house since Dad went to Korea.
And on piano we have... Tara! Sorry, but we don't know her. She came with the room. We've waited an entire lifetime to stand before you tonight and ask the musical question.
Ooh, which one will the fountain bless? Which one will the fountain bless? 3 coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine.
Just one wish will be granted.
One heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine. Make it mine.
We're gonna do a segue now, which is French music lingo for doing another song without stopping and yakking in between songs.
Let's go, dipsticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me what I must know, pretty baby, or otherwise I must go. Pretty baby, it's yes or no. Gotta be this or that. If you ain't wrong, you're right. If it ain't dark, it's light. If you ain't sure, you're right. Gotta be this or that. If it's not full, it's blank. If you don't spend your bank. If it's not big, it's frank. Gotta be this or that. Who can it be if it ain't me? I know it's not your brother. Can't you see it's gotta be one way or the other? Tell me what I must know. If you don't like, I'll go. If it ain't yes, it's no. Gotta be this or that. Oh, big break. Yes, no, let's go. You say it's yes and then it's no. You say it's stay and then you go. You're undecided now. So what are you gonna do? First you say you do and then you don't. And then you say you will and then you won't. You're undecided now. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Now you wanna play and then it's no. And when you say you stay, that's when you go. You're undecided now. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I've been sitting on the winds and it doesn't mean what is the key? What? You're super dirty, you know what I really want. Well, I guess I never worry about. Make up your mind if you got a heart. apart, make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? You hem and you haw, you hem and you haw, you hem and you haw, you hem and you first you say you do, and then you don't know you don't. And then you say you will, and then you won't know you won't. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Well, what's it gonna be? Now you wanna play, and then it's no. And when you say it's when you go, you're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Yes, no, stay, go. You hem and you haw, you hem and you haw, you hem and you haw, you hem and you haw. And you hem and you haw, 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 you hem and you haw. You're so in this life, you got a heart, and if you're kind, then don't keep us apart. Make up your mind, you're indecisive now, so what are you gonna do? You say it's yes and then it's no. You say you stay and then you go. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Do on, yes or no, stay, go, hem on, do on, do on.
Hey, you guys, do you think it's going well?
I don't know. It's all so strange. You guys, we never sounded this good in life. Funny thing, death. You know, it's all starting to slowly come back to me. Yeah, well, once you know, you just don't forget your parts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for allowing us the opportunity of doing the show we never got to do in life. You see, we were on our way to get these really boss plaid tuxedos. The night we were, well, oh, it's okay. For the full effect, if you squint and think plaid, we could all look like this.
We'd like to dedicate this next number to all you juniors and seniors out there, and to anyone else who's ever been to a prom. Oh, and for those of you who are here this evening without a date, please, feel free to think of us as we date.
January to December, we'll have moments to
The New Year's Eve, we did the town. The day we tore the goalpost down. We will have these moments too.
We better hurry this along.
It's time for Crazy About You, baby. It's time for Crazy About You, baby. I just love this one.
The choreography is too treacherous. Couldn't we?
I don't know, I'll ask. Ladies and gentlemen, there was this number we wanted to add to our repertoire that we never got to perform using real microphones. So with your permission, we would like to premiere it the way we rehearsed it.
In the stockroom of my family's plumbing supply company.
Using these plumber's helpers as microphones, if that's all right with you. Is this thing on? So listen closely.
Crazy about you, baby, want you all for myself. Crazy about you, baby, no one else on the shelf. Give me all your love and all that you can afford. Let me keep you always near that you need adored. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Want you all to myself. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Want you all to myself.
Now the time's come, honeymoon's wasting our life. I've taken care of you the rest of your life. I'm gonna spend a lot of money, how could you do? If I'm in the country for just me and you. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Want you all to myself.
Crazy about you, baby.
Man, I'm crazy about you, baby.
Don't know what they're gonna do.
Crazy about you, baby. I'm just going forward. Crazy about you, baby. Want you all myself. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy about you, baby. Want you all myself.
After we are married, we will raise a family. All black men, 4 inches to see. We'll be living up a in our own little way.
Hurry to be so fortunate, but it's been the day. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Crazy about you, baby. Want you all myself. I'm crazy. Yes, I'm crazy. Crazy, baby. Want you all to myself.
The sentiments of the song, while peppy, are true. You see, we always wanted to fall in love. And love. I mean, I always wanted to tell someone I love. I love.
But we let the songwriters do it for us.
I came close to love once. There just wasn't any time. But with work and school and rehearsing and stuff.
And sparking with speech therapy after school.
We all met in high school, but we joined the audio-visual club.
The projector sector.
After graduation, we all enrolled in the same institute for higher learning.
The Osterreicher School of Harmonic Theory. Blend. Ooh. Puree. Ooh, ah. Mix. Ooh, ah. Chop. Ooh, ah.
Hey, you guys, why don't we sing a real love song?
How about this one? I love that song. It's my favorite. I don't want my arms around you, no, not much. I don't bless the day I found you, no, not much. I don't need you like the stars don't need
sky. I won't love you longer than the day I die. You don't please me when you squeeze me, no, not much. My hand's the lightest from your very slightest touch. Baby, if you ever go, could I take it? Maybe so. But would I like it? No, not much. Like a 10-cent soda doesn't cost a dime. I don't want you near me, only all the time. You don't thrill me when you hold me, no, not much. My brain gets hazy from your cool, crazy touch. Baby, if you ever go, could I take it? Maybe so. But would I like it? No, not much. No, not I didn't think we could still breathe.
Head back. Hit your bridge. Hit your bridge.
Here's some cotton, Jinx. Here's some cotton. He always did this before my solo. Always.
We've got to keep the momentum going or we're going to be stuck here forever. I knew this was going to happen. I just knew it. I should have left when I had the chance. I need my milk of magnesia.
I'll be okay. Just give me a second.
Whoa, Jinx, take it easy on those A flats. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to excuse Jinx. He has a contusiated cartilage. We'll return to the show in a moment with Perfidia. In the meantime, Sludge, cover for us.
I can't. I was never any good with pattern.
We have to keep the show going.
Why me?
Because I can't breathe. Jinx needs time to congeal. And Sparky's writing the words to Perfidia on his hand.
What'll I say?
Just talk to them about stuff.
While Jinx is coagulating, I'll forge ahead. You know the saying, you can't take it with you? Well, you can. You get to take one suitcase. So, we brought all our props and the bass charts. And I snuck in my record collection. You see, when I was a little kid, my parents opened a diner with the insurance money they got from this accident they had. They had to give the sitter Wednesday nights off for beauty school. So I just wait around the diner and wait for the jukebox lady to come and take out all the old records that no one was playing anymore. She gave them to me. That's where we got Perfidia. You know, I loved these little guys. I would sit there for hours, just looking at them, reading their labels. watching him drop onto the changer, listening to him. I even mouthed the words, hey, naughty ding dong, away, away, away. And I'd make sock puppets and pretend they were the Ames brothers, or the Four Aces. Then I moved on to LPs. What a feeling. Getting a new record, sliding your thumbnail into the album jacket, and breaking the cellophane. We, the guys in it, always dreamed of making our own record. We even made these nifty album covers ourselves. Excuse me. The Plaids, in a blue moon. The Plaids, swing down Broadway. And the Christmas album, Black Tidings. Although we never had any records to sell at our shows, we just sell the empty album covers and dream of the day we could stuff them. It was a good dream. Has Jinx coagulated yet?
Yeah, come on, it's time for Perfidia, it's time for Perfidia.
Enrico Caruso said in his final interview that he would concentrate on his tortured romances whenever he sang. This made his sound emanate from deeper within his bowels. Was that it, Fisher?
We haven't had much experience with tortured romances. So to give our songs focus, we would concentrate on our Spanish teacher.
Senorita Pafuentes. She was the third runner-up in the Miss Rheingold Extra Dry contest.
None of us knew her first name, so we just pretended it was Perfidia, because we all knew this song called Perfidia.
Guys, I don't remember any of the moves.
We just bounce a lot and do this.
That's okay, Jinx. Don't worry if you mess up. That's okay. Just remember, we're the proud, the pure, the black, and the 1, 2, 3.
To you, my heart goes out, Perfidia, for I found you the love of my life.
And somebody else's arm.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Your eyes are echoing, Perfidia, idiot, 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 idiot. Forgetful of our promise of love.
You're sharing another's charm.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
With the sadness in my dreams and reading like a broken melody. While the gods above the down and laughing what romantic things will be.
And now I know my love is not for you, and so I take it back with a sigh.
Perfidia's one goodbye. And now, as a tribute to our Mexican-speaking neighbors south of the border, without further Adobe. I've always wanted to say that ever since it was on the Milton Berle show, the one with the flying ribbons, and then they...
We can't keep bouncing like this.
Uno, dos, tres.
Mujer, si puedes tú con Dios hablar, pregúntalo si os sabéis.
Te, je, te, dora.
Yell on. Espejo de mi corazón, 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 corazón. Las Vegas que mi vista lo mar.
Perfidia de tu amor. Te buscando tanto tiempo, te puedo dar. Que pierdas tu cabeza.
And now I know my love is not for you, and so I take it back with a sigh.
Que lejos estás de mí.
Ta betrayal in love.
No kidding. Come on, Jinx, it's time for your feature.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been too long.
You'll be fine. Just use the lead-in to cushion yourself into the mood of the song.
So much music. So much music is devoted to lost love, amore, lost hope, and new beginnings. If your sweetheart sends a goodbye, it's no secret you'll feel better if you cry. When waking from a bad dream, don't you sometimes think it's real? But it's only false emotions that you feel. If your heartache seems to hang around too long, and your blues keep getting bluer with each song, remember, sunshine can be found behind a cloudy sky. So let your head down and go on and cry. If your heartache seems to hang around too long, and your blues keep getting bluer with each song, remember, sunshine can be found behind a cloudy sky. So let your head down, go on and cry. Go on and cry.
We work hard to sing about men we love. But we also love to sing about men who work hard.
Some people
tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, Lord, 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older, deeper in St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out my soul to the company store.
I can hear him say,
Well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
all day long they work so hard till the sun he's going down, working on those highways and byways and wearing proud. You hear them moaning their lives away till you hear somebody say,
Well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
I can hear him say, my work is so hard. Give me water, I'm so thirsty. My work is so hard,
If you see me coming, then step aside. A lot of men did, a lot of men hide. I've got a one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't catch it, the left one will. 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older, deeper in St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go out my soul to the company store.
no matter what I work at by day.
I was in bathroom fixtures.
Dental supplies.
Auto parts, better dresses.
On nights and weekends, we became Forever Plaid, our business card. We will serenade your every affair.
If we could stay longer, we'd love to work your private functions.
Weddings. The bride cuts the cake. The bride cuts the cake. Italian weddings. La 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 la. Anniversaries. Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. Christmas parties. Oh, weedy bitty town of Bethlehem, now still we see thee lie. Bar mitzvahs.
Hava nagina, hava nagina, hava nagina, purakim resamea purakim.
Southern Baptist revivals.
Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul.
And for the younger generation, we kept up with the sound of the new America. The Plaids sing the Beatles.
She loves you, yes, sirree. She loves you, yes, sirree. She loves you, yes, sirree.
Bob, you think you lost her love, but I saw her yesterday, yada yada. Soon she's yakking up, and she told me yada, yada yada. She loves you, wow, and you know that can't be bad, yes sirree. She loves you, and you know you should be boom yada, happy. She loves you, yes sirree. She loves you, yes
we did manage to appear in the public eye on more than one occasion.
The Wilkes-Barre Chronicle, April 19, 1959. Bobby Darin sells out at the cover of the Sheridan. No need to worry, however. There's plenty of room available at the Swing Lane Alleys, where Ladies Championship Bowling Tournament will be crooned to by local singing group Forever Plaid. This group's sound is to contemporary music, much as Formica is to marble.
We decided to take that as a compliment.
The Shamokin News Dispatch, February 11th, 1961. Auto failure leaves craft music star Perry Como stranded in town. Dream along with me. I'm on my way to a star.
This is the story. This is the story of the golden cardigan. One dusty day, Jinx was off getting his nose cauterized, so I was filling in for him at Smiley's Texaco station. There I was, restacking the retreads, when through the blazing horizon, Perry Como's Cadillac Cleveland limo came a sputtering into the station. I was numb with excitement. There he was, in the front seat instead of in the back behind the partition. That's the kind of guy I was. I mean is. Well, I calmed down enough to look at the car. I was getting ready to dig down into that big old engine when I realized I didn't know what I was doing. But I also realized that this could be a moment of fate, of destiny. In other words, a magic moment.
Magic moments, memories we've been sharing.
We, the Plaids, played a smart cocktail party at the El Rancho Daniel. So I ripped out the carburetor and told the chauffeur it would take 6 hours to get another one in for his friend. Mr. Como took it in stride. What a guy. I suggested that he and the chauffeur come to the Dandy and partake of the sumptuous buffet and catch the show. Later that night, there he was, Perry Como, watching us sing. The show was going great.
Papa loves mambo. Mama loves mambo. Mama does great with it. Seems like a gate with it. Shoes his weight with it now. He goes left. She goes right. Papa's looking for Mama, but Mama is nowhere in sight.
Then, in the middle of Mambo, this tidal wave of guilt overtook me. I could continue the charade no longer. I stopped the number. Mr. Como, I said, here's your carburetor, sir. I'm sorry for having deceived you, but before you call the police, I want you to know that I only did it because we've gotten so much out of listening to you sing that we wanted to thank you the only way we knew how, with our music. I gave him the carburetor, and he gave us his golden cardigan. Sing to me, Mr. C, sing to me the song that I've been waiting to hear. Just for me, Mr. C, just for me. And everybody else will disappear. Mr. C, this song has your name on it. Sing to me, Mr. C. Sing to me, Mr. C. Catch a falling star in your pocket, never let it fade away. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder some starless night. And just in case you feel you want to hold her, you'll have a pocket full of starlight. Catch a falling star and catch a falling star and never let your pocket, never let
Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day. Bum, 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 bum.
The Plaids go calypso.
Me said, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Have you ever seen a rainbow or a garden blooming bright? Heard the echo of 1,000 feet, drums from morning till night.
Come we go down, come we go down, come we go down to Kingston Market. Come we go down, come we go down, down to Kingston Market.
Grab your tambourine and salsa, mangoes and cassava, grapefruit, okra and pigeon peas, curry, goat and guava.
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top. I took a trip on a sailing ship and the night was coming and I made a stop. I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston Town.
All right now, let's sing along with the Plaids. First we sing, then you sing. Get it? just a whisper. Matilda, shh, shh, Matilda. Matilda, she take me Venezuela. Now just think about it. Gentlemen, you'll have to excuse Tara. She's on her union break. But I think we have something else planned. Jenny has volunteered to play the top part. token of your nod as a special plaid, we would like to give you this plaid-covered dental floss. We had it made special. But remember, however, fluoridation is no substitution for good dental hygiene.
And since you've proven your plaid worthiness, we'd like to present you with this certificate, inducting you into the ranking as an honorary plaid.
Also, feel free to sign the Plaid Book of Life. As a matter of fact, why don't you take it back to your seat so all of you around her can sign it? Oh, and for all the rest of you, there's an insert in your programs. If you'd sign that and drop it in the box in the lobby before you leave, we'll be able to put in a good word for you after we leave.
While the others are getting the props together, Sparky and I are supposed to tell you what Sunday evenings are like around our house. You see, our family was always squabbling, and the only time they ever took a breather from all of the yelling was Sunday evenings, about 8 p.m.
7 Central and Mountain.
We'd settle in front of the magnet box, and my father,
My stepfather.
would get into his recliner. Wouldn't lean it back though, he'd leave it upright. And my stepmom,
My real mom.
would stand in the doorway of the family room, drying a tureen from Sunday supper. We'd sit in front of my father.
My stepfather.
We'd rest our heads between his legs, and his legs would rest on either sides of our heads. He'd keep time to the music by bopping his kneecaps against our ears. And if the music got kind of fast, it would get pretty intense.
Like when you played the Flying Saber Dance with the Flying Melindas.
I kind of liked it.
Me too.
It was like some form of primitive communication. The family TV hour. Ed Sullivan. He turned the battlefield of the den into neutral territory.
He was kind of like the Switzerland of variety shows.
Oh, and then when it was all over, we'd scoot away as fast as we could. And then the parents would go about their post-ed ritual. They'd turn off the TV,
They'd open the refrigerator,
look at the food for a while,
close the refrigerator.
and then they'd hurry off to their room and open and close their door.
There'd be a series of belches.
Mom. And then it would be quiet.
Sunday quiet. And now, Columbia Broadcasting invites you to stay tuned for
The Ed Sullivan Show, brought to you by the Lincoln Mercury division of the Ford Motor Company. Introducing the new Mercury Monterey, featuring Merco-Matic Drive.
The most beautiful car in the world is a Mercury. The most wonderful styling of all is found in a Mercury. It's redesigned for 54 flare fashion, beauty, style galore, and it starts on a Mercury. And the wonderful, beautiful, glorious, glamorous, great new Mercury.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right here for Fury and Stage, the entire Ed Sullivan Show in 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
4, 3, 2.
Lady of Spain, I adore you. Right from the night I first saw you, my heart has been
inappropriate. We take being Plaids seriously. The Oxford English Dictionary. Plaid. A cloth of woven fabric traditionally worn over the left shoulder. This highlighted material is comprised of a series of colored squares and crossbar patterns, signifying home and family.
Scotland the brave. Scotland the
We could have played anywhere in these.
Live at the International House of Pancakes.
Think bigger. You guys never thought big enough. The Pittsburgh Sheridan is proud to present Bigger.
Now appearing at Radio City Music Hall.
Bigger.
Mount Everest is proud to present
Swing songs of inspiration.
Classical Plaids, the Beethoven album. Here come the Plaids, 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 solid gold hits.
Must I forever stay a beggar? Whose golden dreams may not come true. Will I go from rags to riches?
In Shangri-La.
My fate is up to you. Forever.
the matter? Come on, let's set up for the finale. Splendid thing.
I don't want to go. I like it here. Maybe if we don't finish the show, we can pick up where we left off. I mean, we finally got our jackets. The emergency room, is that... I can hear it. That night, when we were practicing in the Mercury, we were just starting to get good. Ladies and gentlemen, we were at the vanguard of the sounds of a new America. Guy groups were back in. The Beatles paved the way for us. It was gonna be good. It was gonna be different.
It wasn't going to be different. No one even noticed us die. We didn't raid a plane crash like Buddy Holly or Patsy Cline. We were broadsided by a busload of parochial virgins. Quite glad.
Me too. Well, maybe Thomas Wolfe was right when he said, you can never go back to your house again.
Why not? We did it once. We can do it again. We don't know what's going to happen. We can't be sure of anything, except knowing that there's nothing on this or any other planet that compares to being inside a good, tight cord. Knowing that you're building an arrangement that will echo through eternity. Picture this. We're coming into the release of Splendid Thing. There we are, careening into that classic D-flat minor chord. And now I gotta jump in and come around smooth on the inside of the harmony. I hear a cool A-flat building on my left. So I slip into an F-sharp. That sends you all cascading. You topple into a portamento of epic proportions. Smudge brings us around. He passes me the dominant. I pass it back. We volley. C. C sharp. B. E. F sharp. The coast is clear. Not a nosebleed in sight. Jinx heads down with his money notes. A. A sharp. Maybe a B, if he feels particularly hot. And he does. We change keys. Shift it. Shift it into overdrive. We modulate to the stars. Boom! We sail over melodies, creating whole new galaxies as we go. We propel ourselves through the coda and parachute off our snow-covered cord, cushioning down a cloud of warm sound. We hold on to that last note. We don't want to say goodbye to the song. We're out of breath. But we keep singing. Longer and stronger. Until finally as one, we cut off. There's silence. Quality silence. Sleek sweat runs down our collective necks. It's a good sweat. A perfect cold. One perfect moment. And that's all anyone has the right to ask for. And we've had more than our share. Rehearsing in the stock. That was our Madison Square Garden. Singing in the upholstered comfort of the Mercury. That was our Carnegie Hall. And the opening of the Strasbourg Sears. That was our Ed Sullivan show. And it was good, damn it. Excuse me. It was good. Real good. Did I leave anything out? No. As much as I don't want to, I know it's time to go. We've touched our dreams.